Hello.
Hello.
Okay, am I talking to Ritika? Hello.
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 Yes, sir.
Am I talking to Ritika?
Yes.
Okay, so you have applied to our organization for
Your
Australia.
voice is not clear.
You have applied to our organization for Australia.
Yes.
Okay, so can you please confirm your email ID?
So my email ID is anvalareet@gmail.com.
Okay, and your date of birth?
My date of birth is 11 December 2001.
Hmm. Okay, so Ritika, this call will be like go through like 10 or 10 to 12 minutes.
Okay, sir.
So do you have like 10 to 12 minutes to talk to me?
Okay.
Okay. So should we start the interview?
Sir, I'm not able to hear your voice properly.
I'm saying, Ritika, should we start the interview?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as I can see your documents, you have completed Bachelor of Arts in Psychology.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like after this, which course have you chosen? Hello, Ritika, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so which course have you chosen?
I have chosen Masters of Business Administration.
Okay, so Master of Business Administration.
Yes, sir.
And your plus two was in which stream?
My plus two was in art stream with the major subjects of psychology and political science and economics.
Mm-hmm. So as I can see that you have scored almost 430 marks, I guess, in plus two, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and how many marks you have scored in your bachelor's?
Uh, percentage in that.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Uh, percentage of marks in.
Mm. Okay, so here I can see that in your plus two it was like 90% marks, and in your bachelor's there's a depletion in your academic score. So can you please define that?
So if uh, secondary score was around 86%, not 90%.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So 86, yeah, I can see that. But
Yes, sir.
there's a depletion of some percentage in your bachelor's. Can you explain me that why you have scored less compared to your plus two class?
So like study psychology, senior secondary, but in my bachelor's I was studying this was something new for me.
Mm.
So uh, simultaneously I was doing some kind of work. Like I was not completely attentive to my studies.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that simultaneously you were working.
Yes, sir.
So,
As you can see that I have applied for Masters of Business Administration,
mm,
and it is not clearly related to my previous studies.
mm.
So with the my
Okay.
bachelor's, I was simultaneously indulged in my family business.
Mm-hmm. So following to this answer, I would like to ask that if Master of Business Administration is not relevant to your previous studies, then why have you chosen this?
So because I was indulged in my family business, and as I spent time with my father and my brother, I came to know about the scope of this course, and I also studied about lot of who were who started from zero and now one of the millionaires in India.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from this, my parents are only like less educated.
Mm-hmm.
Still, they managed to take my business and family business onto a state level.
Mm-hmm.
So this made me think that if I had my own knowledge of business, I can take my family business to an international level or at least national level.
Mm-hmm.
So all this motivated to choose me this course.
Mm-hmm. So you were saying that by this course you can touch like the peak of the business field, right?
Yes, sir.
So are you seeing any future prospects in which you can work after this course?
So there are many prospects for future. Like I have planned for short plannings.
Mm.
Like this is my long-term planning to indulge in my family business. But firstly, I would like to gain 1 or 2 year experience in some kind of jobs. Like in India, I can work as HR manager, sales manager, business analyst, and many more. And their salary package is also huge. It is around 9 lakh, 8 lakhs, and 7 lakhs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I can see that MBA is offered in a lot of institutes in India too. So why haven't you chosen India to study further?
I can't disagree that India is not offering this kind of course, but I live in a northern part of India, and most good universities are located in the southern part of India,
Mm-hmm.
and there is always a drawback for these universities. Like they are offering only one intake, that is May intake, and the number of applicants is in thousands and lakhs. I think it is not possible for everyone to get admission in there. By any chance, if I got lucky, it is mandatory for me to leave my home and to
Mm-hmm.
settle down in a different city. So when I was planning to apply for this course, a thought crossed my mind that if I had to leave my home, I not abroad. So I started looking for options in other countries.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I forgot to ask you that which university you have chosen in Australia that for which for in which you will study business administration.
So I have applied for Swinburne University located in Melbourne, Melbourne campus.
Mm-hmm. So like why Swinburne University? Like there are a lot of universities like in Melbourne also like Melbourne is a big city. So why Swinburne University you have chosen?
So like I have many preferences to I have compared the course that university and the other universities are providing me. I have compared Latrobe University, Flinders universities, and many more. But specific university is providing me a different kind of facilities in course. Like they are providing me selective or elective unit. I can choose one out of them. So the best part I like about this university. Other than that, I have visited the official site of this university. From I can get the official tour, and by there I get to know about the staff faculty member, and I was able to see clearly see that they are offering this course in my affordability criteria with good teachers and good trainers.
Okay. Are you working right now like in some kind of
Sorry, sir.
company? You are working?
Also recently I'm not working anywhere.
Okay, okay. So you have completed your graduation in 2022.
Yes, sir.
So
In like
now, yeah.
I've given exams in June, but my result was declared on in September 2022.
Okay, okay. So like the intake, the next available intake is in July 2023.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I can see that you appeared in your exams in July 2022. Am I
So
right?
I was asking about the gap between.
Yes, yes. So it's going to be a gap of almost like 1 year. So what have you just planned for this 1 year? Can you please explain?
In this meanwhile 1 year, I was really clear for my admission. Like I was searching about these universities and countries. So due to this all, I missed the Feb intake,
Hmm.
not having admission in the Feb intake. Then I
Like I can see that I have also applied in some universities. That is not a big like huge ton of things which I have to do. I just have to apply in the university. Simultaneously, I can work in some kind of organization. So haven't you done this?
can you please repeat?
I was saying that you have said that you have applied for Fab intake. Am I right, Ritika?
So that due to miscommunication and misunderstanding of some subjects, some courses, I
Hmm.
was not able to apply for February intake.
Hmm.
So I missed that intake. That's why I'm
Okay,
applying for July
okay,
intake.
okay. So that is the point I'm trying to explain to you that
Yes, sir.
these things are really small things. Yet there's some kind of mishap or miscommunication or other things. You must have some kind of things in your mind for your career. like it's been 4 months I have completed my degree and now I have to work in some kind of organization or company to like so that your gap doesn't go too much.
So firstly, I was not actually applying for institution or doing masters, but as I suggested at this time with my family indulged me into business,
Hmm.
and that's why after 2 months of completing my graduation,
Hmm.
I should apply for this course, and I was mainly confused between the fields.
Hmm.
So as soon as I selected business, I started for looking options, and it took me 2 months to select between the options from countries in Australia and India.
Hmm. Okay, so
Yes.
there are any other countries which you have researched for like your further studies?
Yes, I have searched for like four options in my mind. The first one is USA always. We all know that it is best for education.
Hmm.
But as I researched that the best universities for business are Stanford and Harvard University.
Hmm.
But I cannot afford these university. Apart from this, the crime rate in country is very high.
Hmm.
Some friends are also studying there. They always fill up with so I don't need me to stay there.
Okay, so like you have like some kind of knowledge about your upcoming course in our university. So can you please
Sorry, sir.
elaborate? You have some knowledge about our course, like
Okay.
the Bachelor of like it was a Master of Administration.
Master's
So
in Business Administration, sir.
okay, so can you please elaborate me that what kind of course content you will you study in our university?
Okay, so sir, to complete this degree, I have to complete 16 units, which will provide me around 200 credit points. The
Mhm.
credit points are divided into three kind of zones. The first one is foundation zone,
Mm,
there is core zone, and the last one is selective or elective zone.
mm,
In foundation course, there are 4 units that is compulsory for me.
mm,
Same in core zone, there are 4 also compulsory for me. But the second year, I guess, there is selective or elective unit. I can select one out of
okay,
each
okay.
4.
Just a moment. So can you please like mention two or three subjects which we are going to study?
Sure. The first one is business information system, management skills for future,
Mm,
business in innovative skills, and accounting system and reporting, HR management, supply chain management, and many more.
mm. So, Ritika, can you tell me that what does the HR manager has to do in a company?
Like if working at a company, have to make sure that the new hired employee is right for the company and the
Mm,
existing employee are happy.
mm.
It will be the main duty of mine.
Okay, so which one is going to be like the favorite niche in the subjects? Like which subject
Um,
would be your favorite?
Sorry, sir.
Like you have mentioned three or four subjects which you are going to study in the upcoming course. So which
Yes, sir.
subject would be your favorite to study?
Sir, as far as I know that I've spent a lot more time in business, so it will depend on the interest that certain subject is going to take. But I think HR management is one of the will be my favorite.
Mm-hmm. So as far as I can see that your main focus is going to be on HR management, right?
Yes, sir.
So how you are going to put this knowledge into your own business or into your family business, which you're going to open in your own?
Like, this is related to wholesale and retail.
Mm,
The problem of management, like we are not able to hire people accordingly, and we are not able to interact with someone. So I
mm,
think it will be a huge need for these things, because
mm,
I think nowadays people are looking for employers who are more educated and know more about the field.
mm. Okay, so like as far in your opinion, what like unemployment means? Like in your country, India,
Yes, sir.
Employment is on high rate, unemployment is on high rate. So can you please describe, if you are opening a business, how would you just um, collaborate or maybe put an input in this as to reduce unemployment?
Actually, that I can say that the business and that India is a developing country.
Mm,
It's always been raised and someone needs to put their uh, innovations and new business.
mm,
And I think my family business is settled enough.
mm,
So I will directly after having 2 or 3 of experience in India,
mm,
I will increase my family business and encourage more and more people that I can.
mm. Okay, so now let's suppose you are in Australia and you are studying. It's been a year you are studying in a university. So
Yes, sir.
now you are offered an internship, like you have to work for 3 months away from
Yes.
the university in a different city. So would you take that internship?
For if I personally say that I would not miss the chance because it will give me a chance to interact with different kind of people and even different kind of so it will enhance my knowledge
Mm,
that I can apply in my family business.
mhm. Okay, so can you please just elaborate that what motivates you to come back to India after the completion of your course?
As I mentioned that the business that I got my interest in. Apart from this, I'm the only girl child of my parents, so I am inspiring them.
Hello?
Hello.
You can continue with your answer.
Yes, sir. So I said my responsibility to my parents because they have nourished me and without them like for the hobby.
Mm,
From this, and
okay.
my career is set in my country.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I don't think that
So,
it would be
Ritika,
wise to stay in other country.
mm, okay, so Ritika, can you please tell me that who are going to sponsor you for your studies and stay in Australia?
My parents and my brother are going to sponsor me.
Mm. So just give me a like small outbreak on your family income.
So my family income is around 70 lakhs, uh, and we have shown the funds of around 30, 36 lakhs in form of FDs and fund savings.
Mm-hmm.
We have 3 firms here which are registered, and the whole income is through those firms.
Mm. Okay, so what does your father do? Like, if you,
It's father is in a business of wholesale and retail.
mm. So he's the MD of the company, right?
Uh, Sorry, sir.
Is he the MD of the company, like managing
Yes, sir.
director?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So what is the name of your company?
Uh, can you repeat?
What is the name of your firm? Like your parents have business.
We
What's the
have
name of it?
3 main firms. The main was first one is Pandala Engineering Workshop.
Mm,
It is on my surname basically,
mm,
and my mother and brother also own a firm.
mm.
Mother owns same as the Pandala Engineering Workshop, and brother owns the firm that is namely Tanna Enterprises.
Okay, okay, okay. So like you have maybe you just have some kind of knowledge about the business your family is running. So what roles you have performed in that your own family business?
Sir, to be very honest, I haven't played any role in this business so far,
Mm,
but I was just observing my father's behavior and brother's behavior
mm,
with the employers and the different kind of dealers.
mm,
I was just during the period.
mm. Okay, Ritika, so are you aware about like visa conditions which you have to follow after getting the visa?
Yes, sir, like I have to go to that country and
Mm,
I have to idea of attendance that is 75% across.
mm,
And as far as I know, as a student, I can work more than 20 hours legally.
mm.
Apart from this, I have to maintain the classes and maintain the civil rights of that country's citizens.
Okay, okay. Okay, Ritika, let's suppose I am the visa officer, right?
Yes, sir.
So now you have to convince me that why should I give you the visa? So what your answer will be?
Mm, so I would say that I want to study from that country because I like the environment and I appreciate everything that these universities are providing me.
Hmm.
So, if I am having the chance to study there,
Hmm.
I think I would not miss the. I would like you to give me the visa
Hmm.
because I can make a huge career out of this.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, Ritika. So, like, you have completed your 10th and plus two from which board?
So I have completed my 10th plus from HVSC board
Hmm.
in the
HVS.
year 2017 and 2019.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ritika, that's the end of your interview. We'll share the
Okay,
outcome shortly.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
No problem.